No, I apparently completely forgot to show you. That increased my health by 5. Now, I'm pretty sure I was mistaken in that there's probably things that can increase your health more than 5, because if 5's just... That was stupid of me. I blame it on me being ridiculously tired. Well, let's get the fireball back. So, how are we going to even get through the fireplace? With our fireball? Now, I'm not too sure if the fireball is necessary in order to complete the game. I mean, it's pretty useful, so unless you're doing like a minimum complete... Whoa, not cool game. I'm nearly dead. Oh yeah, also I think it might be... They do travel a distance, but I'm not too sure if the higher the level, the... Crushed! Arrgh. I'm not too sure if the higher the level, the further it goes or not. Okay, I'm doing badly. I blame it that it's like 9:30. But as you can see, the blue dudes even fly higher. Not only are they more menacing and deadly, but they fly higher, which means they're harder to hit with the fireball. Now, as you can see, even if you shoot it right up in the air, they'll still travel along the ground. They will bounce off objects, which is quite useful if you don't... Basically, the fireball is used for if you don't want to deal with an enemy, and you have a high point here, you can just rain death from above, and you don't have to deal with them. I question, is this really doing only 3 damage to these bats? Now it's doing 6. I wonder why I was only doing 3 before. So, here's the house that they were talking about. We have to go here. We have to talk to this person. And we have to get through your fireplace. Yeah, I want to go through your fireplace. Jellyfish juice. Big jelly. Let's go to sleep. Hey, what was that sound? Anyone hear that? Hey, what the heck? No. You know what? Let's rest. Get out of my bed. Get out of your bed. Now, why is she sleeping in the same bed? Wait, what's this? Okay. As far as you know, that never happened. Wait, what the crap? Where did all these jellyfish come from? They appeared out of nowhere. Whoa, not cool, not cool. This is why you generally want to rain death from above. Or death from the side. Yeah, because of the, you can hit people uphill because of how the, fireball travels around. So I can lure these guys down here and just fire at them from above. And have them hit me in the face. Ow! Stop kamikazing! Or is it kamikazing if you don't die when you make contact? Hey, what the heck's that? Let's take care of everything. You know, I can probably make this thing land on fireballs. Ow. Okay, enough messing around. I am tired. Yeah, this is my last. I just want to get one thing, then end off the video for the day. I hope you're pleased, Ryudo. I'm dying a lot. And not on purpose. For the most part. No. By the way, Ryudo is not the friend who I'm actually doing this for, but he did help me out by loaning me his classic controller. Or one of his classic controllers. I'm not actually sure how many he has. I mean, I know he uses one with a cyan covering, and he gave me one with a pink covering, but Ow. Yeah, but it's useful to have a classic controller playing this game, or else you might accidentally have random weapon switching. Which is never fun when you accidentally randomly switch to the rocket launcher and waste all of your ammunition on normal enemies. Like this! Okay, that was purposeful, if that was not obvious. And if it wasn't obvious, I forgot to repick that up. So I can actually show you that. See, I can do jumps like that perfectly fine. It gives 5 health increase. That was not a good thing. So this is the big jelly. And he drops a treasure chest. What could this treasure chest possibly have in it? Money? Treasure? It has something even more valuable. Jellyfish juice? In a treasure chest. You actually need 4 jellyfish juices in order to get everything that I'm going to get. Everything to get with the jellyfish juice. It's mandatory to get at least 3 times. We're about to go get an optional item using it. But the thing is, you can't carry more than 1 jellyfish juice. Yeah. Or else that would make something very easy. You'll see that later, but right now I'm just going to pick up an item, show it off, and once I show it off, I'll probably end off the video. But let's go get the item. It's actually a really good item. The Bubbler, or the Bubline. This is an awesome item. Look at that. 100 out of 100. That must be awesome. Yeah, look at that. It fires slow, and you can't rapidly spam it because it has an ammo limit and refills so slowly. But I assure you, this is a great weapon, right? Right? Well, you'll see the true power of the Bubbler in a little bit when I go level it up. Now, do not take on these enemies with the Bubbler. You'll see why in a second, once I can jump. It does 1 damage. So take them out with something else. Bubbler is right of the fireball. It's already leveled up to a bubble machine gun that does a decent amount of damage. But see how cool this weapon is? Pretty neat. Is it practical? It's kind of practical. I mean, it fires like crazy. And some people might actually want to keep it in this form, because the next form is a drastic change. I mean, it gets a power up, but it gets a complete change. Now, it still fires automatically, but the bubbles stay up. You can have 25 bubbles before they start to shoot all over. and you can just release it. Each bubble does 3 damage. It's a really good weapon. This is the shield of the game. It is. And by the way, they can break these blocks as well. I'm pretty sure only the fireball cannot break these blocks. But it is a freaking shield. Look at this thing. The bubbles do damage. It is a very good shield, to say the very least. But now that I've shown that off, let's go pick up some jellyfish juice. Yeah. If you get it concentrated, it can do a lot of damage like that and kill bosses quickly. Jellyfish juice! So, where am I going? Jellyfish juice goes that way, doesn't it? I have to get another item that we're going to be needing later in the game. Now, this item, do you remember there's charcoal burning here? Later on when you actually need it, you can talk to this dude. He says, charcoal, you want some? Oh yeah, it's in my fireplace. You use the jellyfish juice? You get it. But you can just use the jellyfish juice now and save us a bit of backtracking. Not that much backtracking, mind you, but it's some. Life and missiles refilled. Game is saved, and the Masked Man 666 is leaving for the night. So, yep, bye.